Friday night lights, but we got the special Thursday night edition. The Vista Murrieta Broncos taking on the Norco Cougars. Norco travels from the city of Norco, coming in with a 3-2 record, taking on the Vista Murrieta Broncos 4-1, and the Broncos are kicking off
from the BNN Broadcast Studios and Classic 12 Studios of Vista Murrieta High School. Streaming on NFHS, YouTube, and Twitch. You are watching Bronco Sports.
Man running off to the right and then turns back center and has no place to go. Herd of Broncos. Special teams are Broncos' specialty, especially last week in a loss, but they had to trifecta on the special teams.
Yeah, definitely a highlight of that game and something that is going to give the Broncos an edge moving forward. Consistent in every game, and no doubt will be a key factor as the Broncos look to try to pick up a win here in the first game of the Big West Upper, one of the toughest public leagues in California and perhaps the country.
Yeah. So the Broncos trying to get back on the winning ways. You know, they started off undefeated, took their first loss last week against a very tough Rancho Cucamonga team, and now here we are in league action, taking on Norco. Defense out for the first series for the Broncos. First carry from scrimmage. Looks like it's about good for 1 yard. We know Norco is going to run the ball, and they're going to run the ball a lot. Right up the middle if they could. Couple sweeps, and then they come out in a 5-receiver set. Quarterback looks. He passes up the middle. Incomplete. Well defended by the Broncos. Number 44, Ryan Vergara. Linebacker for the Broncos. It's going to bring up third down and about 7 to go. So the running back was able to pick up about 2-3 yards on that first run play from scrimmage. We're going to see a lot from the Norco Cougars. Joseph Stofel, he's the quarterback, and then the running back is Trevor Schneider. He's a freshman, 5'9", 175, getting a lot of action. Schofield looks and tries to throw a slant a little bit too high, attempted for number 13. Connor Calderon, defended by the Broncos. 3 and out for the Cougars. We're going to get to see the Broncos, their first offensive set. Back to receive the punt for the Broncos. A.J. Jones, electric wide receiver. Punt returner, kickoff returner for the Broncos, 6'2", 175 pounds. He's standing right on the logo, the 50-yard line. Pink out day here at Broncos Stadium. The whole BBC is all pinked out. Cheerleaders are all pinked out. Dance team pinked out. Daniel Carlin's pinked out.
Yep, big night, tradition here at Broncos Stadium every year.
And it is a block punt, and he's taking it back for a touchdown. And we just talked about the special teams, and they come up big right there. Blocked by Jet Bunch and recovered by Jet Bunch for a touchdown for the Broncos.
Yeah, that was punted nearly straight into his chest, just bopped down, and right there all they have to do is pick it up, and he was in the end zone. So great stop by the Broncos, a 3 and out that led to a touchdown automatically within the first minute of the game without even starting with the ball.
Extra point attempt is out there. Sebastian Stapleton. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Vista Murrieta Broncos 7, Norco Cougars 0. Only 55 seconds into the game, and the Broncos special teams already come up big. Speaking of special team, I saw a highlight today. It's a high school team. I believe it was in Mississippi. The score was 28-0, and the offense never came out. One guy punt return, touchdown. Special teams, touchdown. Intercepted, pick 6. Another punt return, touchdown. Another pick 6. 28-0, and they never even saw the offense, and that was all in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's impressive. Well, for the Broncos wanting to get back in a winning column. Probably couldn't ask for a much better start than what we had here. And back again to kick off.
Kick is away, and it is fielded. Man running to the left, has a little opening, sidesteps a few Bronco players. Nice little run back by the Cougars. I couldn't get his number. It's on the opposite side of the field.
I believe it was number 14, Matthew Labbett for the Cougars.
So we get to see the Broncos defense again. They had a 3-and-out on the first series. Ran the ball once, passed the ball twice. First down to 10. Ball right at the 30-yard line. Stofield at quarterback. He does hold on to the ball. He is the second leader rusher of this team. So we're going to see a lot of him running the ball, especially with the fake handoffs and taking up the middle, just like he did there, picking up 8 yards on that play. Hurry up offense. He does hand the ball up, and they go right up the middle again. It's good for a first down. He's able to pick up about 8 yards on that play. Pushes him all the way to the 46-yard lines, and they're not even waiting. They're getting right up to the line of scrimmage. Running the hurry-up offense. Man ran from the sidelines in the receiver position. They were shorter man. Stofield in the shotgun set. He does hand the ball off. Broncos were waiting for it that time. It looks like they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. Forward progress. Second down and 9 to go. Stofield in the shotgun set. He still has his running back right behind him. Trip receivers to the right. Fake handoff. He does pass the ball. He has a man wide open. It's going to be good enough for a first down. Pass complete to number 4, Andy Hilski. Wide receiver, 5'7", 155 pounds. Another first down for the Cougars. They are moving the ball. Stofield waiting for the call from the sideline. Looks like he's got his call. Fake handoff. He keeps it, runs, and then passes it because he doesn't pass the line of scrimmage. Pass is complete to number 17, Lincoln Longfella. He's a tight end, 6'2", junior, 200 pounds. Second down and 1 yard to go. Cougars are moving the ball against this Bronco defense. Handed off up the middle. Depending on forward progress where the official places the ball, it is going to be short of the first down. Just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Correction, they gave them the first down. The outside official called it in a different place. First down and 10 to go. Just a little shuffle pass to the running back, number 4, who came from the receiver position, Andy Helski. We just talked about him a second ago. His end around didn't go around very far. So it's going to be second down and 9 to go for the Cougars, but they're moving the ball. It's on the Bronco side of the field. The ball's on the 30-yard line. Timeout on the field. Timeout on with the Broncos. 7:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Vista Murrieta Broncos 7, Norco Cougars 0. But the Cougars are starting to move the ball. They got a nice little rhythm going.
Yeah, really good offensive segment. Coach Candell talking to the defense now, pretty fired up. Talked to Brody Gwynn, wide receiver this week, about how's practice been, what are they expecting. They talked about Norco running a tough old-school offense, like to just try to run the ball and push it through. And we've seen a lot of that. Quarterback keeps running back, some little shuffle plays. And every time chipping away. A couple of decent yards, maybe a few 8 yards. But moving the ball downfield fairly easily here in this segment.
2nd down and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line of the Broncos. The Cougars are moving in their 2nd series. Fake handoff, quarterback keeper. Broncos were waiting for that one. We're going to see a lot of that. Options by the Cougar. The quarterback is just going to read to see what the defense is doing and either hand the ball off or keep it for himself and take off. He obviously takes off a lot because he's the 2nd leader rusher of the team. But that's 3rd down and 9. They're in that gray area we always talk about where, high school kickers, that's probably their longest right now. He's looking to pass. Stofield decides to take off. He has little running rooms, and it's shut down real quick. Broncos came flying in as soon as he brought the ball down and decided to take off. Just got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th down and 9 to go. See what the coach decides to do. Looks like he is sending out the kicking team. Number 32, Marcio Aguilar, kicker, sophomore, 5'10". This is going to be a long one. Timeout the Broncos. Coach Candale didn't like what he's seen out there. Decides to call his 2nd timeout here in the first half, in the first quarter. 6:36 left to go.
Well, the first one obviously got the defense fired up. What had been a lot of Cougar forward progress was stopped quickly there. We know Candale, perhaps arguably one of the best special team coaches in all of California. We'll see what he's talking to about his team right here and how they're going to try to attack this kick.
I mean, if I get my math correctly, this is a 47-yard field goal. And here we go. The Cougars are going to attempt the field goal. Kick is up and the kick is away. It's long enough, and it just hits the goalpost. Left. It hit the left side of the goalpost, but went the opposite way. No good.
Yeah, there's a little bit of breeze out here tonight at Broncos Stadium. It looks like just enough got underneath it. Close, but not quite, and the Broncos managed to keep Norco scoreless here as we move midway through this first quarter.
That young kicker has a powerful leg, though.
Yeah, to move at that distance is definitely impressive.
So here we go. We get to see the Broncos for the first time today, led by their quarterback, Bryson Beaver. Where the Broncos are completely offense, they're a completely different offense where they like to pass a lot, and the first play from scrimmage is a run. And they just get back to the line of scrimmage. It was a receiver end around Sean McCullough, 6'1" sophomore. Wasn't able to pick up any yards from that. Broncos are going no huddle, waiting for the call from the sidelines. Call's coming in right now. Beaver's got trip receivers to his left, split receivers to his right. No protection in the backfield. This will be a pass play. And the blitz is coming. And he's able to get it away complete to Brody Gwynn. He fumbled the ball a little bit, but he's able to corral it and bring it in. It's going to be short of a first down. 3rd down and about 3 to go, so he got 7 yards on that. Shuffling out a couple players. Beaver does not like the call from the sideline. But they do call some sort of play, and they change what they initially had set up. So it's 3rd down and 3 to go. Man in motion. Fake handoff. It is a handoff to the running back. It's good enough for a first down. Handoff to number 4, Alex Vega, 5'9" senior. Got the ball all the way to the 35-yard line. It's on the left hash mark. Play coming in from the sideline. Beaver liked this play. This time he has a little protection in the backfield. First down and 10. Handoff. No going there. The Cougars were right there waiting for him. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a loss of about a yard or two. It's going to be second down and 11 to go. So we were talking about how much the Broncos passed in their first 3 games. Last 2 games, a little bit more running, a lot more running.
Yeah, early on it appeared that particularly the connection between Beaver and Brody Gwynn was going well. 6 touchdowns in the first 3 games. There is a big sack.
Blitz.
On the play.
Number 2 for the Cougars. Cameron Brown, 6'4", 245 junior. Wrapped Beaver up around the neck and was able to pull him down. I mean, that was a sack loss of 9 yards. Third down and about 18 to go. Broncos have dug themselves in a little hole here, but they do have the firepower to get out of it. Here comes the blitz again. The screenplay works, and it's good enough for a first down. Screen pass to Sean McCullough. He's able to do some cuts there, cut up the field, and pick up the first down. What just talked about those weapons right there. The Broncos are going to need to do a better job. The blitz coming from the outside. The line has not been able to block those guys, especially number 2. He's flying in every single time. It's going to be a false start on the Broncos. The lineman jumped.
Yeah, he jumped real early. Most of the offense wasn't even set up. But back here now, fake handoff to Gwynn, another screenplay down the sideline.
We see a lot of that play all season long, where the Broncos are throwing that screenplay and just letting the receivers do the work. Brody Gwynn right there. Loss of 5 yards. He was able to pick up 10 on that play, so it's going to bring up second down and 5 to go. 2:14 left to go here in the first quarter. Beaver looking to pass. Once again, number 2 is right there. He's able to scramble out of it, but he just had to throw the ball away. Number 2 for the Cougars is getting in almost on every single play, making it very tough for Beaver to even set and pass the ball. Third down and 5 for the Broncos. Last time they had a third down, they got out of it. See what they could do here. Beaver looks, here's number 2 again. He does complete it. They're going to call it incomplete because as he was going down, the ball came out. He was able to pull it back in, but the official was right there. They're going to call it incomplete. Once again, number 2 for the Cougars just made Beaver's life horrible on that whole set.
Yeah, that blitz is coming in pretty hard and fast. Beaver not a lot of time having to resort to those screenplays just to get it out of his hands quickly. If he's holding it for more than 2-3 seconds, seems to be scrambling and looking. Brody Gwynn with a punt here. It's up, it's high.
Man has to run underneath it, and he fumbled it. He fumbled it, and it looks like the Broncos recovered it. It bobbled around a few times. Another Cougar player was right there, but wasn't able to pull it in. And just like that, Broncos number 11, another special team play. Brian Rudd, 5'10" senior, able to pull it in for the Broncos.
Yeah, that's back-to-back games. We've seen punt recoveries for the Broncos. Again, special teams really helping the Broncos out. That's giving them some great field position here as we move under 2 minutes in the first quarter, 1:39 on the clock.
Ball on the 16-yard line for Beaver and the Broncos. Let's see if they can capitalize on the turnovers by the Cougars. Someone's going to need to block number 2, and here he comes. And he sacks Beaver. We just talked about it. Number 2, somebody's got to get a body on that man. And he comes in, and he sacks Beaver for a loss of 9 yards.
Yeah, he's trying to look out to those receivers. But the Norco defense is blitzing through that offensive line and doesn't really even have the time to look further downfield before he's trying to find his exit option. So offense is going to need to give him some more protection if they have a chance of making some big plays downfield.
That's number 2's 3rd sack of the game. Man, wide open. Touchdown. Vista Murrieta Broncos. Beaver was able to scramble out of it. Number 2 was coming around the corner. And it left open a Bronco on the sideline. Number 10, Sean McCullough. We've called his name a few times tonight. And he's coming through big time for the Broncos. The extra point is up. The extra point is good. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 14. The Norco Cougars 0. 46 seconds left to go here in the first quarter at Bronco Stadium. Thursday night football pink out game. Broncos capitalizing on the turnover by the Cougars. Once again, another special team play by the Broncos. Obviously, we know that is the key to success, is capitalizing on the turnovers, just like the Broncos have done. And now they're up to a 14-0 lead here, Thursday night football at Bronco Stadium. And here we go. Fielded by a Cougar within his 5-yard. He's got the field wide open. He just goes past the kicker, and there was a Bronco able to chase him down, but he was able to take it all the way to the other side of the field. It looks like he's able to take it all the way to the 31-yard line. And we just talked about the Broncos special team, and then they give up a big play right there.
Yeah, it was a great coverage by the Cougars, and was able to find a gap and push it in. Cougars offense had some momentum. We see a handoff here to the running back. Met by a group of Broncos, but able to push it through. Maybe about a 5-yard gain.
Should bring up about 2nd down and 5 to go for the Cougars. No huddle offense, and Stouffer's right behind center at this point in time. That is a handoff, and he is met with a vengeance by a Bronco. That was number 9 of the Broncos, Shane Ramstad, 6-foot senior. No going on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That's the end of the first quarter. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 14. The Norco Cougars 0. We're going to turn it down to the field level. Hannah Amia. They're going to take away.
I am Hannah Burrow.
And I'm Mia Roberts.
And we're your sideline reporters tonight.
Tonight we are here at Vista Murrieta Broncos, home of the Broncos.
Tonight's game is against
Norco High School.
And tonight is our pink out game in honor of breast cancer awareness. Let's get right back into that game. Woo!
Gotta love the sideline reports. So we're gonna kick off this second quarter here. First half, Bronco Stadium. As Hannah and Mia just mentioned, it is the pink out game here. Thursday night, Bronco Stadium. We're flipping the sides of the field. The Cougars are now heading east. 3rd down and 5 to go. Stoffel hands the ball off. Option, man, wide open in the middle of the field. Only had one Bronco to beat, couldn't get past him. Great tackle, open field tackle by Bryson Rudd, 5'10" senior. Cougars are they're threatening now. They are in the red zone, and it's a no huddle. It's going to be another run. Number 22 bounces off a few Broncos, takes it all the way into the end zones. They haven't called it yet. It looks like he coughed the ball up. The officials haven't called anything yet. Looked like he had passed the line of scrimmage before the Broncos say they have it, and the officials look like it is a turnover. So it is a touchback. So he must have fumbled prior to the line of scrimmage and going over the line of scrimmage, and the Broncos were able to pick up the ball. Another turnover by the Norco Cougars. It's going to put the ball to the 20-yard line.
That was a tough one to see from this angle. Looked like you had most of the Norco team celebrating. And all of a sudden there's a pile and Broncos pointing the other way.
So Bronco offense back out on the field. Beaver at quarterback. 1st and 10. He does hand the ball off to Vega. Vega dances his way for a few yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 to go for the Broncos. The play is coming in. Beaver in the shotgun set. He does hand the ball off to Vega again. He's able to dance his way again for another 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 yard to go. This Bronco offense is just so different than what we've seen in the first 3 games. I mean, it was airing it out action, and these last 3 games, it's been ground action. Beaver in the shotgun set. He does have a little protection. Brody Gwynn in motion. It is a fake handoff to Brody up the middle with Vega. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close to a 1st down. Looks like they are going to call it and give it to him. He's able to pick up the 1 yard. 10 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down and 10 to go for the Broncos. Ball at the 30-yard line. Offense is coming in. Caden Bean calling the offense for the Broncos. Former player here at Vista Murrieta. Beaver in the shotgun set. Man in motion. Hands the ball off again. Hand off to Vega. He didn't even try to go around the man. He just tried to go right through him. Vega is getting a lot of actions. He's carried the ball the last four possessions. 2nd down and 6 to go. He's able to pick up 4 yards on that play. This whole series, Beaver has not passed the ball once. And now he's looking to pass for the first time, and it's right to Vega. His outlet man looks like he picked up about 2 yards on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about, we'll give it 4 yards to go. Offensive play is coming in. 8:37 here to go in the 2nd quarter. Beaver in the shotgun set. Looking at Vega, telling him what the play is. Trips to his right and left. This will be a pass. There is a flag. It's going to be on the Broncos. False start. It's a 5-yard penalty. So just like that, it's going to be 3rd down and 9 to go. That changes the play completely. You can see Coach Candell down there talking to the offensive coordinators. 3rd down and 9 to go. Here comes the blitz. Beavers running to his right. He throws to his right. Pass is incomplete. Coach Candell is going to have to send out his punt team. And just like that, Brody Grin, who is the punter for the Broncos, is out there to punt the ball away. 7:49 to go here in the second quarter. The penalties dug the Broncos in a little hole. It's a lot different from 3rd and 4 than it is 3rd and 9. The punt is away. It's a beauty too. He has to go back and get it and fumbled it, but he's able to pick it up and has a lot of open field. Pushed out of bounds by the Broncos. 7:36 here to go in the second quarter. We're going to get to see the Bronco defense. The Cougars have moved the ball a few different series. They just turned the ball over, or they had the missed field goal when they got on the Bronco sidelines.
Yeah, the offense, I mean, besides those key mistakes, has looked pretty good and been able to move and cover a lot of ground. Another handoff here, but he's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes, he is. It's going to be a loss of about 4 yards. Great coverage by the Broncos. 2nd down, 14 to go. As former Bronco player, UCLA player now, Jack Peterson walks by our booth. That's a big boy. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Fake handoff by Stouffer. He tried to throw to the drag route of the receiver, but it was blocked by the Broncos. Incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 14 to go. Here we go, Stouffer in the shotgun set. He will be passing the ball this time unless he takes off and runs. He's hit as he throws, but it is complete to number 14. And he got a 1st down out of that. A couple Broncos wrapped him up, but they couldn't take him down. Those are missed tackles.
Yeah, was lucky to get it out. Defender was grabbing the arm, but able to sneak it through. And then, like you said, multiple Broncos getting touches, but just not enough. And number 14, Matthew Libert, able to push it through for another 1st down. 1st
down and 10 to go for the Cougars. Handoff to number 22. He's got the bulk of the work today. Trevor Snyder, 5'9" freshman.
He's diving head first, getting his ankles wrapped up and just lunging forward as far as he can. A lot of carries, a lot of hits, but forward every single possession.
Well, he's going to have to do that for another 3 more years after this. He's got a long way to go. 2nd down and 5 to go. Fumble. They couldn't get the handoff properly. They tried to give it to the freshman. He wasn't able to secure it. Stouffer got lucky and was able to pounce on it, basically sit on it. So it's a loss of about 3 yards. It's going to bring 3rd down and 9, 5:35 to go here in the second quarter. See if the Broncos can get the 3rd down stop this time. Ball is handed off. No, fake handoff. Stouffer keeps it and takes off. He even faked me up here in the booth.
Yeah, he was explosive. As soon as he saw that light of day, able to push it for 11, 12 yards upfield.
Another 1st down for the Cougars just when the Broncos have them pinned on the last 2 series. and then they get a first down. Stouffer, fake pass, then he's going up top. He has a man wide open, touchdown. Pass complete to number 11, Joseph Ruiz. He had the Bronco defender beat by like 4 or 5 yards. Push it in the end zone, so Cougars' first points of this game. 4:55 left to go. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. Vista Murrieta Broncos 14. The Norco Cougars 7, 4:55 left to go here in the first half. And it makes you wonder, the fake by Stouffer, did it freeze the cornerback enough for the receiver to extend and get open on the left-hand side of the field, wide open for a touchdown?
Well, they had been driving it down the middle, whether with handoffs to running back or the quarterback keeps, and it seemed just like all the attention was going to the middle, and almost just a lapse of concentration that allowed that wide receiver to be so open.
So we still have time here to go until halftime. Broncos definitely could put some points on the board. They have definitely run the ball a lot more this game than passed the ball. A.J. Jones backed to receive the kickoff from the Cougars. Kick is away. It's a good one. A.J. fields it within the 5-yard line, runs left, cuts back to the right, and there's nothing there. Great open field tackle by number 31, Thaddeus Woods, 6'1" senior. Looked like he was doing a little jaw jacking afterwards. Nonetheless, first down and 10 to go for the Vista Murrieta Broncos. 4:47 left to go. Ball at the 11-yard lines. They got a long way to go, but it is possible. We've seen it done before with Beaver in this offense, and he has the ball off. Takes 3 or 4 Cougars to take him down. He does pick up a couple yards on the play, though. Second down and 8 to go. Shotgun set by Beaver. He looks right. He throws right. Pass complete. Pushed out of bounds. A.J. Jones with the catch. 4:08 to play here in the second quarter. First down and 10 to go. Fake handoff pass to A.J. Jones screen. Let the receiver do the work on that one. Looks like he picks up about 9 yards on that pass play. It's going to bring up second down and 1 to go. Beaver in the shotgun set, fake handoff, another screenplay. That is complete to Brody Gwynn on the left-hand side. Shoestring tackle by the Cougars. Good enough for a first down for the Broncos, though. Ball on the 40-yard line. They are moving. 3:33 here to go in the first half. Beaver handed off to Vega. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. No going there. First down and 10, 3:14 to go. The officials, so it is going to be a penalty on the Cougars. I didn't see the flag, but I heard the whistle. Looks like it was face mask on the defense, 5 yards. Second down and 5 to go for the Broncos. Beaver in the shotgun set. It's going to be a pass play. He's looking left. He throws up the middle of the field. Man, wide open, the tight end. The big tight end, number 85, touchdown. Vista Murrieta Broncos. Aaron Meyer, 6'5" senior. I mean, he was wide open. There wasn't a Cougar near him. Extra point team is out there for the Broncos. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So the Vista Murrieta Broncos here in the second quarter, 3:04 to go, 21. Norco Cougars, 7. Pink out game, Thursday night football here at Broncos Stadium. You know what's odd? I'm looking at the Big West upper standings, and Vista Murrieta is in first place, and Centennial is in last place. Yeah. But they're all bunched up at the top.
Yeah, I mean,
one game separates everybody.
Yeah, really great league either 4-1s or 3-2s. See Broncos facing a really tough Rancho Cucamonga team last year. Centennial taking on some powerhouse programs in those losses. I mean, the loss to Mater Dei arguably one of the, if not the best team in the country.
Yes.
So a tough league, but the Broncos doing a good job of kicking things off. Great offensive possession there, and now Kickoff, Norco returning, number 14 down the middle, and he is covering ground.
Flag on the play. Number 14 has had a couple good returns here in this first half. See what the flag is. Yes, he's looking the other direction, so it looks like it's going to be against Norco. And that truly is what it is. I didn't see what the call was. They pushed it back 10 yards, probably holding.
Yeah, I believe they announced from the box it was a holding call. So Broncos able to recover some of that, probably about 25 yards on that return.
So the Cougars brings up first down and 10 to go. The ball is going to be at the 15-yard line. 2:56 left to go. See what the Cougars could do in this short time until halftime. Ball's fumble on the field. Once again, another attempt to try to hand the ball off, and they weren't able to make the exchange. Stouffer jumped on it again. He saved them a couple times from another turnovers. It's going to be second down and 11 to go for the Cougars. Stouffer in the shotgun set. Fake handoff, throws it up the middle. Receiver running the slant. It looks like they took the ball away from him. He never made it to the ground. They have not called it a touchdown yet. The two side officials are coming together. From up here, it looks like they were trying to tackle him and just took the ball away from him, and he never touched the ground.
Yeah, he never went down at all. They just ripped that straight out of his hands and ran it back.
So we're waiting for the official call. The officials are getting together. The Broncos look like they're celebrating. It looks like, I don't know if they're going to call it a touchdown. They may just call it just a dead ball right there. And the Cougars are bringing out their defense. The head official is walking over to Coach Kendall to explain what happened. They're going to give him the ball right there from that spot where the ball was taken away, but not give them the touchdown. So the ball recovered by the Broncos. Another turnover from the Cougars. Ball at the 18-yard line, 2:15 to go. Enough time for Beaver and the offense, the Bronco offense, to put some more points on the board before this end of this first half. Beaver looks left. He's throwing the fade route to Brody Gwynn. Looks like the man was dragging all over him. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 to go.
One of their favorite looks as they get close, just getting Gwynn out to the corners. Had one of those in the second half. Last game against Rancho Cucamonga multiple times in earlier games this year. Wrapped up by the defense. 2nd and 10 here. Beaver falls back
Beaver
again.
Looks, throwing right fade. AJ was open for a second, but the defender closed it really quick.
So I've seen 2 passes looking deep to the corners for both his receivers. Just a little long on both of those plays.
So 3rd down and 10 to go for the Broncos. 2 plays, 2 passes, no yards. 2:04 left to go here in this first half. They're holding Beaver off a little bit. The clock's not running, so I don't know what because Coach Kendall wanted to call a timeout. He wanted to wait to the last minute. That means he was trying to give the players a little bit of rest. So that's Coach Kendall's 3rd timeout here in the first half. 2:04 left to play. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 21, Norco Cougars 7. They get this deep. They got to put some points on the board before this half.
Yeah, you would think another touchdown here definitely cements, although what has been a 21-7, a decent Bronco lead, but feels a little bit closer than the score. Norco's had some great offensive possessions, but just some key turnovers the Broncos have been able to recover on. But Broncos back out here on the field now, and we'll see what Coach Kendall's organized out of the timeout.
3rd down and 10 to go. Pass up the middle of the field, touchdown, Vista Murrieta Broncos. Beaver able to throw the slant route to A.J. Jones. He was open in the middle of the field. A great pass, a great catch. Broncos with the touchdown right before halftime. Extra point attempt is up. And it is good. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 28. The Norco Cougars 7. 1:57 left to go here in the first half at Bronco Stadium, Thursday Night Football. Broncos kicking the ball off. 1:57 We can see a team score in that amount of time. They do a pooch kick, and it is fumbled by the Cougars. It looks like he was able to jump on it, but the Broncos say they got it. And the Broncos do have it. Another special team turnover by the Cougars, and the Broncos recover.
And that's special teams, again, just proving how valuable they are. If there's going to be a X factor that is going to help the Broncos in this extremely tough Big West Upper, special team performances like this are definitely going to do it. Broncos now have the ball back with 1:54 on the clock, and plenty of time to put some more points on the board.
On the 25-yard line, that is the third Bronco calls turnover on special team. Vega with the run to the right-hand side. Looks like he picked up maybe a yard on the play. Clock is running. 1:37 here to go. The Broncos are taking their time. Special time is just ticking off the clock here. Normally they're at the line of scrimmage already getting a play in, but this one's taking a little time. Brody Gwynn is by himself on the left-hand side. They hand it off to Vega, though. He goes through a couple tacklers. He gets probably about 5 yards on the play, but the clock is ticking.
There's a late flag
There's a
on
flag
the
on the play.
It looks like that is going to be on the Broncos offense.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be a taunting personal foul against the Broncos. You saw number 55 of the Broncos, Sapili Tava, 6'5" senior. He was celebrating extra heavily. I wonder if he was saying something as he was celebrating, and it's exactly what Coach Kendall is having a conversation with him, and they pulled him out of the game. That's 15-yard penalty. That pushes the Broncos all the way back to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, not only does obviously take away all that forward progress, that even at this stage, they're putting the Broncos out of field goal range, so we'll see what happened here. Beaver falls back.
He's got a man up the middle. That's his big tight end. He's able to reach around and get the yards back. It's not good enough for a first down, but he got a great chunk of the 15 plus about another 8 yards on the play. 23-yard pass by Beaver. The clock is ticking, though. 49 seconds. This is 4th down and 1 to go. The Broncos don't have any more timeouts. The clock is ticking, 45 seconds. They have to get a first down here at least. They are in the red zone, 17-yard line. Kendall pauses Beaver real quick. You can see he's waiting. Now the play's going in right now. They're trying to get him to jump off sides. There is a flag, and it looks like that is exactly what happened. Encroachment on the Cougars. So it's going to bring up first down for the Broncos. Ball at the 12-yard line. First down and 10 to go for Beaver. There's 23 seconds left on the clock. They don't have any more timeouts. Beaver run into his left, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Vista Murrieta Broncos. Brody Gwynn just jumps over the defender and takes away any type of attempt the cornerback had at the ball. Literally just leaped right over him for a Bronco touchdown.
And we've seen that athleticism peeling out to the left corner all season, and a common sight to see Gwynn just elevate over the defense and bring one home in that left corner.
Extra point is up. The extra point is good. Vista Murrieta Broncos 35, Norco Cougars 7 here in the first half, I apologize, at Broncos Stadium Thursday Night Football. What an incredible pass and an absolutely incredible catch by Brody Gwynn.
And some great calls by Coach Candell in these last couple of minutes. Able to pull back after that personal foul, able to get the defense to jump, which then lined up that last play for Gwynn to get the touchdown. 15 seconds left here in the half. And the Broncos getting ready to kick off.
The kick is away. Another pooch kick. This time they had another player there waiting for it. They put one of the receivers where he pooched it at last time. He's able to field it this time. 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Enough time to either throw a bomb or just run it. And Stouffer in the shotgun set, he has all receivers. He does look to pass the ball. He does complete it, and he fumbles, but he's able to pick it up. That's the receiver, number 14. They call a timeout with 2 seconds left to go. Enough time for one more play. He calls a timeout, and the whole offensive team runs to the sideline. 2 seconds left to go here. I'm a little confused. Both teams are running off the field. Okay. So Coach Candell he put in his special teams for a hot second, then he pulled them back out. I think the goal here is they're putting their best athletes, receivers out there on defense. They're calling out receivers. Brody Gwynn's going out there. They're going to be playing a lot of safety here, and that's exactly what's happening. All the receivers are going back to play defense. Stouffer can only go one place, and that's to the end zones. Stouffer has 5 receivers. Trips to his right, twins to his left. He steps back, he looks right and throws left. It is a screen play, complete to number 22. He has more room. He gets by a skew of Broncos, but it is not enough to get to the end zone. He is pushed out of bounds by A.J. Jones, and that's the end of the first half here at Broncos Stadium. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 35, the Norco Cougars 7. We're going to head down to the field where we have Mia and Hannah standing by, giving us a little update.
Hi again, I'm Mia.
And I'm Hannah. And this marks the end of the first half of our home pink out football game.
Currently, our Broncos are up 35-7.
Can you believe that score?
I seriously cannot.
That's insane.
Now let's go straight into our commercials.
Yeah, it was like 14-12. Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm a little bit more nervous. I'm a little bit more nervous.
It's on. Headphones. I think it's on right now. Left right stereo. It's gonna be loud. I'm gonna turn up. Okay, so it's on, right? Everything's loud? Okay. Yeah, we can hear everything.
What the? Dude, that's so trippy. Hold on, let me get focused. Yeah.
So your goal as the parabolic is to get the sounds of the game. So you're following the plays, you're pointing at the players, and what you want is you kind of want you want to hear them when they collide. You want to hear their pads hitting. You want to hear them handling the ball. You want to hear them screaming. You want to hear the coaches screaming. What? I'm giving her the rundown.
I think you were the one that trained me. Andrew, remember to tell her to hold it up straight.
Right.
I heard him.
Oh, you heard him? Okay.
I did?
Hold it up straight. You don't have to point it up. You can just point it straight. Yeah. If the wind is too bad, you can point it down, but it's just not recommended.
Back on the field here, third quarter. Cougars are kicking the ball off A.J. Jones. They do a pooch punt, and it is fielded by number 18 of the Broncos, Drew Files, 5'9" junior. Broncos were not fooled by the pooch punt, as the Cougars were a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I guess after that second quarter, you got to try something to swing the momentum back your way. Broncos ready now, taking the ball with decent field position. Finished the half really strong. We'll see what the offense does here now. Beaver up there talking to his O-line.
Yeah, the Broncos scored 14 points in the last 4 minutes of the game, the first half. First and 10, ball handoff to Vega.
He's moving, got some space, falls forward. Be good for about 7-8 yards.
You know you saw it. You know you saw it.
Down by the Cougars at the 48-yard line.
That's the play that's open.
Yeah, Brody Gwynn with a quick slant. Ball was there, he just couldn't pull it in. The defender, number 12, for the Cougars, Christian Hernandez defended Gwynn very well. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 to go. Beaver looking, center to field. He goes up top over the center.
He's got Gwynn,
wide open,
another touchdown.
Vista Murrieta Broncos, Brody Gwynn with his 2nd touchdown of the day. 7:52 here to go in the 3rd quarter. I mean, Gwynn was wide open on the post route.
Yep, and that marks Brody Gwynn's 11th touchdown of the season. 12 would tie his all-time scoring record, which he shares with Gavin Wayne. 13 is the lone record that he's looking to break, and so
with 4 more games to go. Extra point is up, it's good. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 42, the Norco Cougars 7:52 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Like I said, if the Broncos were able to put some points up on the board on this series, this game is getting close to getting out of hand.
yeah, big stop by the defense. Obviously, we had that near interception. Great look by Beaver downfield. Offensive line now starting to give him a bit more coverage, give him a bit more time to look downfield. And a fantastic start to the Broncos' Upper West League campaign.
Broncos out to kick the ball. See if they do the pooch punt again or if they do kick it away. It is another pooch. It bounces, and sure enough, did the Broncos recover it again? It looked like the Norco player was able to reach back and grab the ball, and then it was pushed out of bounds. So the Cougars are going to take over.
Yeah, that was close. I missed the number, but Broncos definitely had a hand on the football, and the Cougars lucky to get away with that again. And so the Broncos, on all accounts, applying the pressure, offense, defense, special teams. It has just been a run for Bronco football. So
1st down and 10.
Low snap gets the running back, but he is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage.
He doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Ball at the 21-yard line. Stouffer in the shotgun set. He hasn't taken a lot of hits, but he is getting the ball away. He's either handing it off or he's getting it out really quick. Earlier in the game, he was running the ball, but we haven't seen him run in a minute.
No, it looks like the Broncos made some pretty good adjustments at the half. Don't want to speak too soon, but everything the Cougars have tried to throw at them thus far, Broncos have been all over.
3rd down and 8.
Falls back now looking for a pass. And
incomplete.
Yeah, that was closer to a Bronco player than it was a Cougar. And so now they're going to have to punt. 6:43 here in the 3rd. Score 42-7.
This Bronco defense has played very well. Other than some turnovers, the game against Orange Vista, they gave up 31 points. That's the highest they've ever given up. Last week, they gave up 24 points to an incredible Rancho Cucamonga team, by the way. That is a powerhouse offensive team. Other than that, nobody has gotten over 13 points against the Broncos.
Yeah, the defense has been solid all year, and seems to have been kind of learning and adjusting as this game's gone on. Some early opportunities you feel like maybe the Cougars hurt themselves on, but ever since midway through the second quarter, the Broncos have just been dominant.
6:29 to go, and we get to see the Broncos offense for the third time in this third quarter. And you could bet for sure, Daniel, if they put up some points here, either by a field goal or a touchdown, we're probably going to start going to the bench, Coach Candell.
Yeah, you would think, especially with the games that are coming up, if you have the chance to rest some key guys. Number 6, Devin Leonard again running the ball. Fun fact, Lennon, the grandson of the famous Sugar Ray Leonard, the boxer. Yeah. So a Bronco family, daughter, his sister is on the volleyball team here.
Nice. It'd be nice to see Sugar Ray here in the stands one day. Second down and 6 to go for the Broncos. Beaver in the shotgun set, and he does hand the ball off to Leonard. He's got the bulk of the carries here in the second half as Vega is on the sideline, and Vega goes in. Right on cue, 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. It's going to be third down and 4 yards to go for the Broncos. Last time they had a third down, they went over the top for a touchdown. Beaver in a shotgun set. He looks right, he throws right. Quick slant route, it is complete to his big receiver, A.J. Jones.
That's a great catch. Double coverage, but able to bring it in and get the first down.
A.J. Jones has had a great game today. Special teams, offense. The double trouble between Gwynn and A.J. Jones, it's going to be hard to keep these Broncos out of the end zone. Handoff. Vega fumbles the ball. He's able to jump right back on it. And he's coming out the game. Leonard's going back in. That is a loss of 3 yards. It's going to bring up second down and 13 to go for the Broncos. Ball at the 42-yard line. Beaver in the shotgun set. He does hand the ball off to Leonard. He gets right back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be third down and 13 to go for the Broncos. Vega back in the game. It's going to be a passing situation for the Broncos. Beaver's got trip receivers to his right. Gwynn by himself to his left. The blitz is coming.
So it's a false start on the offense, so that'll push them back even further.
The Bronco offensive line has done a much better job since number 2 earlier was just terrorizing Beaver. Looks like they're sending a double team to whatever side he's on pretty much on a regular basis. Trips to his right for Beavers. It's third down and about 18 to go. And speaking of number 2, holding on the Broncos, and number 2 is going to get the sack. Nope. Beaver gets out of it. He just throws the ball away. It is going to be holding on the Broncos. That is coming back. It's going to be declined by Norco. It's going to bring up fourth down and 20 to go. Just when I said they contained number 2, look what he does.
Well, you're right. They were sending double coverage on that side, but number 2, Cameron Brown, is just doing a great job of putting that pressure on and fighting through, able to get the hold there. And now Broncos with the punt. Brody Gwynn out for the kick.
The punt is away, bouncing at the 35-yard line, down by the Broncos. Number 18, Drew Files, 5'9" junior. Flags on the field, though. Flags everywhere. Opposite side of the field of where the ball was. Usually when that happens, it's usually a personal foul.
Yeah, it seems like everyone flew the flag. I missed that. I don't know if we'll get a replay of it.
That's exactly what it is. Personal foul on the Broncos. It's going to push the ball up 15 yards.
That's the Broncos' second personal foul. So, I mean, in this game, 2:48 left in the third, you would like to think they're in pretty good control and won't have too much of an impact. But as we start to look down at the rest of these games in the Big West Upper, mistakes like that you have to avoid if you want to skew those victories.
I mean, that ball went from the 35-yard line to the 50-yard line in favor of the Cougars from that personal foul. I didn't get a chance to see what happened, but it's on the opposite side of the field, so it was probably unnecessary. First down and 10 to go for the Cougars. It is a pitch, and it is a
it's fumbled. The
fumble.
Broncos have it. They're running. Herder Broncos protecting. He's going to the house.
Number 5 of the Broncos with a touchdown. Jake Hugh, 6-foot senior. The pitch from Stouffer to his running back didn't get there. There is a flag on the play. Late flag on the play after the touchdown. Let's see what the flag is. It looks like maybe excess celebration. The flag came in extremely late. The flag is definitely going to be on the Broncos. Coach Kendall is not happy. He is giving his player the business. Kendall is not happy whatsoever. The touchdown counts. I believe the penalty is going to be assessed after the extra point attempt, which is up and good. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 49, the Norco Cougars 7, 2:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Starting to become a rout here at Broncos Stadium. Daniel, I didn't see what the actual foul was, the penalty on number 7. The penalty was on number 7, Andre Tyler. We know that because his coach pulled him aside and, was having a talk with him. But what did he do?
Yeah, I saw it might have been the excessive celebration. Not really familiar with the call. Looks like the referee was doing a bit of hand waving as he was talking to Candell. And so I don't know if he was trying to show him how he was celebrating or what exactly it was, but whatever happened, obviously Coach Candell wasn't happy with it. But despite that, Broncos up 49-7 with 2:35 to go here in the third. It is starting to get messy out here.
We should start seeing some of the reserve players on defense on this series. And then the next time the Broncos get the ball, same thing for the offense. Some of these younger upcoming players should start to see the field here very soon. The kick is away, and it is a regular kick and no longer a pooch kick. It is fielded. And number 14 has an open field. He's had a few great runbacks today when they have kicked him the ball. That's number 14 for them, Matthew Liebert. Every time he gets the ball, he's able to get a good run each time. And they're in great field range. They're best of the half by far.
I mean, Labbert's play has probably been a highlight for the Cougars, like you mentioned. Every time he's been able to receive a punt return has made significant coverage, and just as much of the Broncos' strategy of those little pooch kicks we've been seeing, obviously a chance for them to perhaps pick up the ball on a fumble, but even more so to keep it out of Labbert's hands.
Run by the freshman, number 22, Trevor Snyder, 5'9" freshman. He picked up maybe 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 to go for the Cougars. Ball at the 27-yard line. Shotgun set. Fake handoff. He looks left. There's nothing there. He looks right. He's in trouble. He's rolling to his right. He has a man wide open. Number 2 we've been talking about on defense all day. He's wide open on the field as a receiver.
Yeah, the Cougars O-line doing a great job of giving quarterback time to make a decision. Starts to feel some pressure, peels out, but number 2, Cameron Brown, just wide open downfield.
So the Cougars are in the red zone for the first time here in the second half. Ball at the 7-yard line. See what they could do. 1st down and goal. Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be an illegal shift on the Cougars. No, encroachment on the defense. That's going to push them all the way to the 3-yard line. 2-yard line. 1st down and goal from the 2-yard line for the Cougars. See if they can punch the ball in, or can the Broncos get a goal line stop here? Man in motion for the Cougars. It is a fake handoff, quarterback keeper. Stouffer hasn't run the whole second half. He decided this time, I'm this close, I might as well try to punch this in. He picked up a yard on it. It's going to be 2nd down and goal, ball at the 1. This could be one of those plays where you just push the quarterback over the top. He's behind center. He does hand the ball off to his freshman, and he pushes it in. Touchdown, the Norco Cougars. 39 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. That's the freshman Snyder, who's been getting the bulk of the load. Trevor Snyder for the Cougars as their primary running back and star running back as a freshman. The kick is up. The extra point is good. Vista Murrieta Broncos 49, Norco Cougars 14, 39 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Well, we were talking about possibly if the Broncos got a stop, we might start seeing some of the younger players, but what does Coach Candale do in the 4th quarter here now that the Cougars put some points on the board?
Yeah, we'll probably see how the first few minutes go. But still a pretty comfortable lead for the Broncos if they're able to keep control and either put another score on the board or keep Norco scoreless for those first couple of minutes. You would assume that the game is probably out of reach and there becomes some value in resting your main players for next week.
So the last time the Cougars started doing the pooch kick, let's see what they do this time. Same thing, pooch kick, onside kick, out of bounds, flag on the play. Number 31, who got penalized earlier and was taunted on a play once or twice, was definitely taunting a Bronco on the Bronco sideline. The officials threw a flag because the ball went out of bounds. They didn't call a flag for that taunting right there. You can tell the coaches too just pushes the, well, Coach Kendall is talking to the official now. They push the players away because the score is 49-14. There's no need to engage in any of that at this point of the game.
Yeah, no, when the scoreboard looks like that, there's not much point.
First down and 10, ball at the 48-yard line. Beaver passing that screenplay to the receiver, number 13. Let the receivers do the work. That's Tyler Caldwell, 6'4" sophomore. I mean, you got some luxuries when you got a 6'5" tight end, 6'4" sophomore, 6'3" senior, and A.J. Jones, 6'2" junior. And your quarterback's just a sophomore himself.
Yeah, Broncos doing well, especially with the youth. I mean, they have, if you look down, great mix of senior leadership as well as young guys coming up. End of the third there. Broncos will have possession going to the fourth. Score is 49-14.
Fourth quarter here at Broncos Stadium. Game basically out of hand. Let's head down to the Broncos sidelines.
With class
Hannah.
and the most spirited, dressed up the most, cheering the loudest with Bronco class. Let's go ahead and meet him. So, what is your name?
Roman Rodriguez.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 11th. Let's go, juniors!
All right, and can you give us a 360 of your outfit, please? All right, so he's wearing all pink for our Pink Out game. And this is in honor of breast cancer awareness. Thank you for keeping it so hype in our BBC section. And let's get right back into the game.
Thank you.
So the first play by Beaver is a quick slant route by Brody Gwynn, and it's good enough for a Bronco first down. Starters are still out there for Coach Kendall, Beaver, and the Bronco offense. You would think if they score here, that definitely will be it, especially if they can make it really quick. 11:30 here to go until the end of the game. Beaver in the shotgun set. Hand the ball, and it is a fumble by the Broncos, and the Cougars are going to take over. It was a handoff to number 25 that didn't happen properly. Malachi Sales, 5'10" sophomore. He just never pulled the ball in.
Yeah, we've seen from, well, now the Broncos, but multiple handoffs tonight that are just fumbled, and between the quarterbacks and running backs, just not able to get a hold on it. But Cougars now picking up the ball, 11 minutes to go here in the fourth.
First down and 10 to go. Stouffer in the shotgun set for the Cougars. And Stouffer fumbles the ball. Boy, that is a slippery ball this evening.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is about it, but no one can seem to get a handle on it. I don't know if someone slipped a little baby oil on it or something, but no one can seem to grab a hold of it.
Second down and 12 to go. He's able to hand it off this time. He gets it to his freshman. That is very impressive. A freshman to play at this level and get that type of reps and running the ball very hard. That young man's going to be pretty good here in years to come.
Yeah, he's done a great job pushing through, getting the first down there.
And he's taking hits as he's doing it, I mean, and he's still pushing for extras.
Hit after hit, he just keeps diving forward. So, again, in a night where there haven't been that many highlights for the Cougars, play for that young running back, definitely helping stop there finally.
And there he goes again. He picked up a first down with his first 2 runs. That last run right there stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 to go. And he's back there. He doesn't even look like he's tired.
Yeah.
And they're going to give him the ball again.
He's trying to push through.
And he does get through it.
A couple of yards, falls forward again, and maybe he's picked up 6 on the play. I mean, you think about his usage in Norco compared to the Broncos. We've seen Vega switch out with Leonard here in the second half, almost kind of play for play to keep him fresh. Schneider just play after play after play, running the ball, taking hits, getting the handoff, running the ball, taking hits. For a young freshman, 5'9", 175, doing a hell of a job for the Cougars.
That's what I was when I was a senior in high school. And I was nowhere near as good as this freshman. That was a long time ago. 8:25 left to go here in the 4th quarter. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2 yards to go. They're going to go for it. They're going to try to get him. Nope. He does hike the ball. Give it to the freshman. Freshman gets a first down. He takes 2 or 3 hits, and he just keeps going.
Yeah, there are a couple of Broncos down on the play after that. Just punched through him. Number 52, Tyrone Colors. Looks like he took a solid hit to the gut.
Yeah, he's holding his sternum. Okay, it's going to be 1st down and 10 to go for the Snyder show here in the 4th quarter for the Cougars. And they give the ball to him again.
And he is running.
And he is running with everything he has. He has touched the ball on every single play in this 4th quarter. And you know the ball's going right back to him. The Broncos can't stop him. Sure enough, they hand the ball to Snyder, right up the middle. It is the same play over and over and over again.
Yeah, and talking with Brody Gwynn about practice this week and what they were looking for, the Cougars ran the exact same play over 30 times. I'm starting to think that this was probably the play he was talking about.
And fake handoff. Now he's going up top. He has a man.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. It's going to be pass interference on the Broncos. So they were setting him up the whole time.
That's how they scored their first touchdown off the pass. They've just been going down the middle, down the middle, down the middle, and then eventually air one out when they can catch those corners sleeping a little.
It's going to be 1st down. Looks like they're going to place the ball at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball in the red zone. Handoff to Snyder again. That young man is just finding holes. 2nd down and 7 to go. He picked up 3 yards on that play. .543 here to go in the 4th quarter. Cougars threatening to score again. Quarterback keeper, Stouffer, just dives forward for 2-3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and goal. Ball at the 5-yard line. Little trick play here where they move some of the offensive linemen to the left-hand side. Fake handoff, rollout by Stouffer, number 1. He has a man wide open. Touchdown, Cougars. That's one of those plays where they shift everybody to one side, but they leave a tight end on the right-hand side. But there's only 2 linemen on the right of the center, but the last lineman is the tight end. So there's no corner out there. There's no defender out there because they shifted everybody over to the other side of the field, and then Stouffer's able to roll out, and the tight end just runs a quick out.
Yeah, that was Cameron Brown again, who had done a great job on defense. Gets the touchdown there, and so probably a case of, too little, too late, as the clock is still going. Score 49-21. But Cougars offense looking pretty good thus far in the fourth.
Same offense was turning the ball over in the first half, but this half they're able to put some points on the board. See if they try to pooch punt again here. 3:20 to go, and that's exactly what they do. Onside kick. Did it go to 10 yards? They look like the Cougars are saying they got it. Looks like the Cougars did recover it. Looks like the defense is going back out for the Broncos. No.
Broncos have it.
They're going to give it to the Broncos.
Looked like the kick might have been a little short.
So the offense is going out for the Broncos, and it looks like they are bringing in some of the reserve players for the Broncos. 2:25 to go here until the end of the game. Thursday night football, the Pink Out game, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. First down and 10 to go. The ball at the 49-yard line. At quarterback for the Broncos, number 17, he hands the ball off. Mikey Diorio, 5'11" senior at quarterback for the Broncos. At running back, number 32, Jaden Flau, 5'10" sophomore. Second down and 7 to go. They're just running linemen in and out on the field right now. 1:28 to go here to the end of the game. Diorio with the handoff to number 32. That man has an open lane or two. Breaks a tackle. Looks like he's good enough for a first down. Now they're bringing in some other players. Raise your hand if you haven't played. We'll get you in here in this last 1 minute.
Yeah,
11 players got to take the field.
They're getting a mix. Clock's still winding down. 50 seconds and counting.
Don't know if we can get the guy off the field in time. Yeah, he made it. First down and 10 for Diorio. He hands the ball off. Defense is swarmed. Fumble the ball. Looks like he's going to take it to the house. It is going to be a touchdown. No flags on the play. And the Cougars score again.
Yeah,
25 seconds left to go. Number 32 of the Broncos, who had carried the ball the last 3 or 4 times, fumbled on that particular play. Jaden Flau, 5'10" sophomore, but it's 6 points the other direction with that fumble. That's going to be the end of the game.
Yeah, clock is going to wind down here, and so that is the game. We'll have the extra point here to finish out. So Broncos with the win, able to hold on there. Last few minutes, able to get some of those reserve guys in. But great comeback effort from the Cougars in the fourth.
And that's going to conclude the game here at Broncos Stadium. Thursday night football, the Vista Murrieta Broncos 49. The Norco Cougars with 6 points at the end of the game ended up with 27. That's going to do it for us. I got to give a big shout out to the Vista Murrieta CIF-SS production crew under the direction of Mike Ruiz and Jake Rose, the audio and video teachers at Vista Murrieta. Sideline reporters Hannah and Mia, we heard from them a few different times tonight. Lead audio engineers Chance Turner, video producer Kaylin Daniel, and about 15 other CTE audio and video students who helped put this on. And you know, Daniel, we are very blessed to be able to do this, because I can tell you for a fact, there's not very many high schools across Southern California, or maybe even this country, that could do what we do here at Vista Murrieta.
Yeah, what the audio tech team here does is incredible. The production they're able to put on, obviously some great leadership, but students very involved in this process, and it's just one of those things that makes Friday Night Lights at Vista Murrieta great.
So the Broncos are heading onto the road, and they got a big one. They're heading across to the next city, to Temecula, taking on Chaparral, who is 4-1. But they did take on Centennial tonight. We didn't get the final score over there, but we're going to see how that's going to shape up the Big West Upper Division football. And then after Chaparral, they got 3 away games. Chaparral, Centennial, Roosevelt, all 3 big games for the Broncos. And then they finish it off with their hometown rivalry here at Broncos Stadium Thursday night, October 26th against Murrieta Valley. Speaking of the Cougars, they're at Murrieta Valley next week. They have a home match against Murrieta Valley, and then they got Roosevelt, Chaparral, Centennial. So that Big West Upper Division, we've talked about it, it's tough.
Yeah, it's a monster, but Broncos off to a great start here, 49-27 victory. Broncos out there celebrating with the BBC. They had plenty to be happy about tonight. Pink out game in honor of breast cancer. Student sections rep here to check out the most spirited school in the nation. So all in all, a great Thursday night here at Bronco Stadium.
Until next time, we're here at Bronco Stadium. My name is Jason Wagers. That's Daniel Carlin. We'll see you. Rivalry game, October 26th versus Murrieta Valley. We're out.